Hey guys, good afternoon everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss JD once again for another episode of our token review for our favorite NFT games tokens. So it's been a while, but I think it's about time we revisit our games. I've been grinding, seriously grinding Axie Infinity game the past few weeks because our Cryptoblades is still, I think, on a vacation mode when it comes to the reward system. So they're still fixing that piece, and I really hope they fix that because a lot of the players in Cryptoblades, including myself, just are more interested in the daily regular fights. I know they introduced raids, but I'm not really understanding the gameplay as of yet because I know you will get some rewards like uh, items there, but I really don't have a clear picture as to how and when will we be using those things. So I'd really go for the regular gameplay that they have designed in the past. I hope they fix that. They fix the rewards. They fix the withdrawal capability of the game because a lot of us do have skill in the game, and like for instance the past 2 days it has already been moving to the upside, so we want to lock in some gains there. So I hope they fix that. But uh, one development here is I think that could be really promising for our crypto blades is the integration of ads. And being a YouTuber myself, we all know the potential of the game of our channel if we already have ads on it, right? So I hope because of that we'll see recovery in the reward system. Okay, so now let's go back to the chart. And later on, I'll be reviewing some other tokens as well based on what you guys have requested. Okay, so skill is currently in our Bollinger Band. It is sitting at the MA20 line. Okay, and the day is not over yet, so it could still go up and down, right? Could go up and down, and our RSI is still looking at the healthy area, right? So I really hope it doesn't fall down because the moment it breaks this MA20 and then this one ends below that, then it's not a good sign. There's no drawing tool here. Let me just draw. Sorry if you can hear the dogs barking in the background, my apologies. So here's the current trend line of our RSI. It's attempting to do a breakdown in that channel. So hopefully we don't end below this MA20 line because this will confirm the breakdown in the price. Then chances are if it breaks that, this area and this area, then it could go back to I think around the 33 level once again. The last review I made, I said support was around 28, and so far it really respected that. This one right over here when I mentioned it, so it didn't go below that anymore. So this is the uh, conservative support that I see, that if we break this MA20 line, we end lower than that, then I'm not surprised if it is go to go back. It is going to go back to the 33 level. But if that respects it, I like the volume right now. The volume is not that much. That means the selling pressure is not that strong as of this time. We're on a daily chart, by the way. So if we recover and bounce same day, then that's a good sign. This means we are creating a higher low. When I say higher low, that means when it retraces, when it dips, it's much higher than the previous point, which is your previous points would be here. So that's today could be a make or break day for all of us. Okay. But at least, overall, the efforts that the developers are doing are starting to really happen. You see it happen. The raids that they mentioned, it's now there. The ads that they've mentioned, it's now there. What's spending is just the rewards. I hope they could bring it back. We're not aiming for the first weeks of June and July, where the reward is really high or was really high. We're not expecting that much personally. For as long as our gains are more than the gas fees, I think that's a more reasonable ratio. Okay, so that's for skill. The next token I will review is this one. Okay, hold on. I'll check. I'll also check PlantvsUndead because this is another game that I've been playing, and so far I was able to withdraw. Maybe that's something you could also check out. But so far, this is another promising game. There's another one that you guys requested. SPC, was that? SPC token. This one I'm not very familiar. Let's see. SPC. SPC. Spaceport. There. Spaceport. Wow. I haven't checked that game yet. But let us see if this is already available in PooCoin. Oh, it is. Wow. The pump was there. And it's already retracing. Okay. Let us see if this will also create... Just take note of this area, guys. For this game, if you're also into this game, I think this has established a trend line right over here. Hold on. There. So if that trend line is going to be respected today, for instance, we don't break this level, then that's a good sign. This is just a retracement. Otherwise, if it breaks this line, your next possible drop would be the previous resistance, which is, when I say resistance, guys, this is like your ceiling, okay? There's a rejection that's happening right at that level. So you have to observe this key level over here. If it breaks, then it could go back to this area. So many zeros, but 3404 level. 0.00. So many zeros. But let's check out this Spaceport coin. Spaceport NFT game. Okay. So I haven't really checked this one out, but same drill. Just make sure you guys read the gameplay, the white paper, and see if that's something that you're willing to engage in. Okay, so manage your risk. This is also similar to trading and investing, that if in case you put something there, be prepared, especially because we're dealing with cryptocurrencies here. The price right now, which is really at an impressive area, right? From when it started, it climbed up to this level. And what if it goes back to the previous levels? Are you willing to accept that? Or will you be able to sleep at night if it goes back to this level, right? And try to understand first the mechanics of the game, and of course the background of the developers. So personally, the games that I am involved in are Cryptoblades, Axie Infinity, PlantvsUndead. I have my DeFi pet, but I'm not very active there. I have 4 pets there, but I'm not visiting the game. Splinterlands. Splinterlands is a game that I've invested just $10, and so far it's also a strategy card game, and not that complicated, but really requires for you to understand the features of each card. So like Axie, you have to understand what the card can do, and from there you can win uh, tokens as well. But that doesn't really require a lot of your time as well, because um, you just have to choose and wait for the battle to finish. You can even skip and then see the result right away. But those are the games I'm engaged in. This one I'm not very familiar. Okay, the next token we are going to review would be our, where is that? Let's use SLP. This one is for our Axie game. Interesting. Our smooth love potion has been declining, and most likely because we have really a lot of supply for this one. Oops, it doesn't have this. Let's go to tradingview.com. This one we have SLP here. So some of you guys have asked why we're not seeing the other tokens in TradingView. This one, because they're not listed in the major exchanges yet. Okay, let's see this. PVU USDT, it's not here yet. So let's go SLP USDT. Okay, this one is in Binance now, so you can trade SLP here. Let's set up our tools. Bollinger Band, RSI. Very simple. Okay, so not looking good for our SLP, because look, we're still respecting the downward downtrend here, downward channel. Look at this. Look, oops. Okay, so that is the channel we're moving, where we are moving at the moment. Here. So we could be continuing the downtrend movement here, downward movement, and chances are, let us go to the weekly chart. Okay, but hey, on a weekly chart, we have established a support at the area where we are at right now. So interesting. We could be bouncing any moment from now. Look at that. This is a support, guys. So if you have not checked the weekly chart, look, we have established a support right at this. No, actually, this was a resistance in the past, right? When it dropped and then we moved in this level, it actually created a resistance right here, and then support. It's like, let me see. It was moving just within this range there. So we could also be bouncing at that area. We could be moving at this, in this move. Okay. So we could be moving within this range. So see that in the next few days or even weeks, probably will repeat this movement here. So I'm thinking, yeah, we could be bouncing anytime soon. I think what we're waiting here for Axie, okay, is the implementation of their plans to be able to buy Axie using SLP tokens. So I think the main challenge right now of the community is how can we burn SLP so that we'll see the price recover soon. Because every day with so many users joining the community, the amount of SLP we're producing is skyrocketing. Okay, look at this. If you notice here, our total supply is infinite. That means we can mine as many as we can. So if you have more people playing Axie, and we know that there's an endless supply of tokens, then chances are the value of SLP will eventually go down. Unless, of course, the developers would find a way to balance that out, whereby us, for instance, players, there's something offered to us that would be worth burning our SLP, or we buy something using our SLP that would result in burning of SLPs. Okay, so that's another challenge. Okay, let's check out the PVU. PVU, let me see if it's already in here. PVU. Oh, it's here. Okay, so PVU is already in PooCoin. Okay, right. So there was a good rally to the upside the past few days for PVU. And right now we are retracing. Hopefully we don't break this key area over here. Right here. This is a potential support because this used to be a resistance right here. And we've been moving in this level for several days now. So let's see if this does not break the $19 level. So let's see. Yeah. Okay, so that's something we need to watch out for. That's for PlantvsUndead. Okay, so I think that's it for this episode. We have reviewed skill, SPC, our AXS, no, our SLP and PVU. Okay, so I think that's it, guys, for this episode. Catch my next video for another day. Okay, bye bye for now.